Black Eagle.
Zay told me he sent some shit, so be working on some man shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views and cut like us. We stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood, no I ain't no thug. Now we in the club, we threw a dub.
This is episode
Bonus round.
15.
Dude, I
Part
need more alcohol.
8 bonuses.
Bonus.
All right, artificially genuine. So let's go into it. We're gonna hop around now. Normally we're on topics, but we're just gonna hop around.
Free spit.
There was one
Freestyle.
up there that I really
What
like.
should we talk about, bro? What is something that
What do
that
you
the world
want?
needs to know? And Google, please.
But you know what? I want to start out with what kind of person were you in high school?
Damn.
Person?
Yeah, from freshman year to senior year, because there's that transition of like you think you know going into high school, but you get to go through all those experiences, you're maturing, puberty, all that shit. And then by senior year, you're not the guy that you started at. Like,
Yeah.
I'll start myself.
Yeah, do it.
I was a nerd. I was a geek. I was a weirdo. Dude, I love math, science. Freshman year, straight A's all the way across. I started joining football teams, some sports. I hanged out with the cool kids,
Yeah.
got into some things, and I became kind of like the cool kid at the end. I even ran for senior prince, or yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was like
Damn.
third. I was third,
Yeah.
but to go from like that nerdy kid in freshman school to senior year and going for
Sociable.
like,
Yeah.
dude, I literally did
Good
a
jump.
180.
Yeah.
And I love that. And it was
That's
like you
dope.
said,
That's dope.
something about sports, getting into a group of
Confidence.
people and just building that
Sociable.
friendship, dude.
Yeah.
It just boosted my
Translates.
confidence.
Fuck. Well, I mean,
I can go.
Yeah.
So high school. So I was coming in.
What school?
I went to Pacifica. Me
What?
and you are the same age.
come on. What school? Which school did you go to?
When you
Why
mean
not?
high school
Me and you are the same
alumni,
age.
What
And
year?
07.
I graduated 08.
Okay.
I graduated 07.
07.
So I started 04.
Yeah,
Right?
okay,
Or
yeah.
03.
04.
04. Yeah, 03.
03 because I
04.
started 04.
Okay. The years, the high school years is like 03, 04, 05, 06,
Actually,
07.
four,
but you're
and I
Korean.
did five.
So it's like
Five, 6,
overlapping.
7, 8,
Just
yeah.
like the way the
04.
basketball season starts,
Yeah.
it's like
It's
it
not that
starts
staggered.
like it's 2 years is okay. So so freshman year, bro, like like I wasn't going into 7th and 8th grade, or even like I feel like that's where you really start like
Seven,
the young players become the players,
7,
and they
8?
get 7,
100.
8, and then like people like swag and Air Force One, give me 2 pairs.
They don't know about that, bro. They don't know about that.
They don't know that no matter what you do, that Natalie and fucking that shit was banging back then.
With that Band-Aid on the cheek?
But
Yo.
yeah, but going to that, I was a sports kid. I was a chubby kid in 7th and 8th. So then in high school, I was playing sports, so I lost weight. So then I was kind of like that chubby kid that got lost weight. So I wasn't a nerd, but I was playing sports, but I wasn't the most sociable. But freshman year, man, is for y'all, anyone like going to freshman. Hey, I remember freshman year, bro. Remember when y'all used to line up your clothes the night before? Who used to? I used to do that
I
shit.
used to
dog.
iron my
Like,
stuff,
oh
bro.
shit, I'm wearing this shit the first day of school, dog. Y'all have your fit the night before, dog.
100.
I got my shit at TJ Maxx. G. I was
Yeah.
rocking fucking
Mervyn's.
Blaze or just Blaze.
Payas Paredes.
Like all that shit, dog. Like
What's weird is that it's coming back. That fashion is coming back. The young
yeah.
kids love that shit. It's so weird.
Baggy pants, stuff like that. But I know
Yeah.
Fallas Paredes before Ross. Like, dude, we
yeah.
were out there.
remember, hey, I don't know if y'all might be too young. I don't know if this is
They're
bad
young,
ever to
they're
come back,
young.
but like when we used to rubber band our jeans
Hell
because
yeah.
they used to stain the white Air Forces
Whoa.
and shit.
Yeah.
Remember? I ain't trying to get that fucking bleach or that fucking stain
the
on my
stain
shit.
on the rim on the top.
They need to upgrade that leather, bro. The jeans shouldn't be staying in the Air Forces. They really are. Let me see. 7th, 8th grade, it is the player year, bro, for sure.
Like when you start like
8th grade, I
well,
was like,
Max
you guys.
Max are for me. Max are for
not
me.
even.
G.
It's not max, but macking to me. Like
Macking,
8th grade, I was
yeah,
macking on some
G.
girls.
Yeah,
like,
8th grade, G?
I was practicing.
You started
G.
young.
Yeah, I was
Player.
like low key. It was 7th grade, low key. I remember like being a 7th grader. I used to live like in LA, so I was going to this fucking like the worst school, fucking Pacoima, and I don't know where the fuck it's at, somewhere in L.A.
Pacoima's hood, dog.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
hood.
in North like Reseda type shit. Like
no, it's
Pacoima,
like
North Hollywood.
Someone told me.
I know where
told me what it
Pacoima's
is.
at. Yeah, I lived in the valley, dog.
Really?
The
valley. It's the
Pacoima
valley.
is fucking hood.
Yeah, I lived in the fucking hood, bro. I'm not, and people don't know this about me, but I lived in the hood, and I made out with my first girl in the hood. She was just like, meet me in the PE area. We're gonna make out. I was like, fuck. It was my first makeout session, bro. I didn't know what the fuck I was
She
doing,
was the
bro.
aggressor?
She was the aggressor, dog. She threw me behind
Damn,
she threw me behind the ball, like the where you know we play tether, like that ball, like
Handball.
that blue ball, handball.
Handball.
Behind it, she's like, meet me there, fucking. And during our run, I was like, fuck, okay, I'm down. And I went back there, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. The worst part is, like, the hood is like real close, right? So I went home after that, and like maybe that weekend, my aunt, who's like really tapped into the fucking culture apparently in the hood, she's like, "Hey, I heard you made out with," and she said, "You don't know how to make out."
Word around the
I'm
way.
like, I'm 7th grade, bro. How the fuck do I know how to
That's
make out?
hilarious. That's
Bro,
funny.
my tia was making fun of me, but she's so gangster. I love my aunt. She's a hood chick. And she was like making fun of me, like, you don't know how to make out. I was like, I'm a 7th grader. I don't know how to do this shit. And she was older, but whatever. That was my first experience in the hood. In the 8th grade, I was like a pro. When I went to Oxnard, I came back to Oxnard over here.
Oh,
and I
you
was all
thugging.
macking. I was a Mac
From
level
LA?
from LA here.
Oh, LA.
I was Mac, and I didn't know what to do, but I was like, yo, like I was on a testosterone drop, bro. At 8th grade, Haydock, bro. I was trying to like make out with everybody, bro. Anybody could get it at that age. So Mac levels were growing. And
Yeah, dog. And I seen it. I wasn't like how you said, I wasn't on that other spectrum where you just like, dog, the females are like dog, like you just like you see it, dog.
Yo.
Like that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was cool.
We're caught in the crossfire of the fucking
Crossfire,
Mackin', bro.
dog, yeah,
100%.
dog. Macs are being born, G.
Yeah, 100% my Mac was growing in 8th grade.
What grade did you get your heart broken in? Because for me,
Every
freshman
year.
year.
Every year, bro. Fucking bitches fucking fuck me up.
But the one that broke you, the one
Oh,
that fucking
they all
crushed
broke
you.
me.
Mine was freshman year.
Freshman
that should
year?
set the tone. That should set the tone for the rest.
Yeah, like freshman year, but it was on some shit where like it was me, or it was like, you know what I mean? I was
fuckery.
learning, G. I wasn't.
Yeah.
Hey, some people, like some like you say, some motherfuckers are like just born with game,
Yeah.
G, or like
100,
or like
100.
Genetics.
or like
100.
you're not even genetics, or just like how it goes. Like they have like a
they grew
like
up weird,
resources,
bro.
or they have like an older brother, or they
Yeah.
just
Yeah, lucky
like, hey,
guys.
you're gonna wear this, you're gonna wear like you're gonna talk like this, and like some motherfuckers was
Yeah.
blessed with game, some fools have it. All these factors contribute, and it's like, dog, like that was the time, like how you said, dog, like when motherfuckers was macking. Let me get your phone number.
I was
let
in
me.
I was in the 8th grade, and there was this Puerto Rican cat, bro. I swear to God, he was hooking up with high school kids. And
That's
I was
crazy.
Like, and he was a
no
Mac.
doubt, no fucking.
I was
I
just
don't
like,
doubt
how are
that
you,
shit, dog.
I was thinking, how is high school hooking up with 8th grade? Like, and he was a Puerto Rican cat, fucking smooth ass cat.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was hanging out with them and shit because we were Puerto Rican and shit. And like, he was getting girls, and I was like hanging out. He was like chilling with all the girls, and I was like, fuck.
You remember? I was gonna say my bad. You remember those dances, the pal dances and
Dude.
shit.
Yeah.
That shit was
That,
lit.
that was it, bro. That was it.
I went on my later years, so I was a little bit older. I had won some contest tickets on Over 7. Yeah. So I took one of my cousins, bro, one of the funniest dancers, or the kids dancing.
Who?
Hilarious. No, just the kids at that age.
Yeah.
They're not like bumping and grinding. They're like
Hopping
hopping
and grinding.
One of the most funniest shits I've ever seen ever. But
Yeah.
fucking best times, best fucking
Best
times
bro.
ever.
I remember like those dances were fucking lit, bro.
I remember, look, I'm gonna bring up.
Wild kid running around.
Yeah, and I remember like being in high school, like my freshman. Like I went to Wainimi High School. Like I went to a school that I always moved around a lot, so I was like always trying to adapt with people and shit. It was like my thing. Like that's why I can adapt with people now, because I moved around so much. Like I had to get friends quick. So like when I came to Wainimi, I was supposed to go to Oxnard, but I went to Wainimi because I don't know why the fuck I went here. And like I didn't know anybody, bro. So I was always in the outskirts of things. Like I wasn't
Tough.
in the
That's
circle.
tough, man. That's
People went to
tough,
7th,
man.
8th grade, 9th grade together. And
tough.
I'm like trying to like fit into it. So like I would be on the outskirts, like doing my own thing. Like, man, when someone talks to me, I'm gonna be able to like they're gonna know I'm dope. Like, and that's one thing. And that's the mentality I
You
have
are dope.
now.
Yeah, you are
That,
dope.
like
Yeah.
once they talk to me, they'll know I'm dope. So I was like on the outskirts watching people. I was a people watcher. So like in high school, I wasn't like in with the crowd. Like I play ball, Like, and that's all I was known for, like ball,
Yeah.
and that's it. And like,
Motherfucker, hoop.
yeah, and then some
Give 'em a
girls
ball.
will,
Come on,
will come up to me and talk to me and be like, "Oh, you're funny." I'm like, "Yeah, of course you are. You're finding out that I am fucking dope." But like, it didn't translate into high school for me. I was watcher. I was watching people, and I was on the outskirts, and I still have that mentality now. Like, you don't know until you talk to me that I'm dope, but I don't want to go and engage because I don't have to. If you see the dopeness in me, you'll be able to like figure it out.
It's tough. Okay,
Yeah.
so I feel like generally for the most for a good portion, it's like it's supposed to be on that realm where it is tough. You're supposed to be a learning experience. It's not supposed to be so easy because
Yeah.
if you have it so easy right then and there, it might not be the best route.
Yeah.
You know, it's supposed to be like your little learning experience, growing, adapting, and just trial and error.
Yeah, and I only met Fabian because of my friends that were cool with me that walked my way to my house. I met one of my friends named Bobby, and then Bobby introduced me to my other good friends, and then those good friends invited me to a Fabian. Like, we all linked up because. And not because I went for it, it's because it was around my surroundings. And I was like, they know I'm cool, and I'm meeting cool ass people. I'm like, yo, like to this day, like we're still good friends since high school. Me and
Yeah,
Fabian.
we have a nice
Yeah.
group of friends that literally
Yeah.
since high school.
Yeah.
Great connections. Shout out to y'all, Bobby,
Yeah.
Josue, Jerry,
All you
everybody,
guys.
man. Like we stay knit, and we're all right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I didn't get to know him till after high school. Like we would see each other during high school,
Yeah.
we maybe kicked it, but
Yeah.
our bondage came after high school.
What
That's dope.
happened,
That's
bro?
dope.
What
And,
happened?
dude, we were
What-
disattached. Like they can't separate us now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Or all I ask is like, going into that, like, as young, I would say like boys coming into young teens coming into men,
Yeah.
like your first crush and like how did you handle it and like
I cried.
I
like a
cried.
little
I was
baby, bro.
broken.
or like how did you like how did you like down like I feel
All right,
like
I didn't want to talk about this, but
I don't want to talk about it
yeah,
either.
but at
I
the end of the
was
day,
got me
at the
doing
end
some
of-
things,
oh,
some
yeah.
sorcery, G. Like
At the end
damn
of the day,
man.
this is artificially genuine. We're
Yeah.
gonna give the genuine part of it.
Yeah.
Certain things I normally don't get asked, but high school, like I said, freshman year, I got my heart crushed.
Fuck.
And I'm actually cool with this person now, but I've matured now.
Matured,
Anyway,
yeah.
so my first crush ended up cheating on me with my best friend since kindergarten. So just that heartbreak of just knowing that I thought I had all this trust in you, the girl that I liked,
Yeah.
plus the trust that I had with a homie that I knew since kindergarten.
Yeah.
That should just shifted my mentality on like certain things,
100.
but that was my biggest.
I feel like it's a good life lesson though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be the person you are
I
today.
would not be the
yeah,
person.
it's
I
good.
wouldn't be as woke as I was
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I remember me and my homie Josue, we were just like, I don't know, the story's not going to come out, but me and Fabian and Josue, Fabian used to throw the best parties
Legendary.
ever.
Damn.
All the time, bro. Like every
Every weekend.
weekend. Every fucking weekend we were at Fabian's. Like we would go party and be like, let's go to Fabian's. And we would throw parties at Fabian's. It was like the end of the nightcap,
It was
right?
it was like a nightcap. Like I said, we might have mentioned this before.
Yeah.
You could we knew everybody in high school. We were cool with everybody, but everybody had their own group. So if somebody would go here, somebody would go there. But 11 o'clock hit, let's just go back to Fabian's.
Fabian's
and
has
we
to
already
be-
there. We got brew. My parents had a bar.
Yeah.
We were all old enough.
Yeah.
but we were like, I'll say we were
Putting water in that shit.
putting some holy water on that. But dude, the best fucking time
Parties.
till 2-3 in the morning. People were like, I would throw a nice little shindig. I would never kick anybody out. They would literally be walking out like, hey, bro, I cannot take any more of this. Those are the kind of parties that everybody was always looking after.
Yeah, Fabian had those parties, bro.
What I'm gonna say though on that sounds amazing, and that's how it should be. And for any of you watching out there that are at that age or gonna come to that age, you guys really gotta recognize that like not that those are the golden parts of your years, but like in a sense of carelessness
Yeah.
and not having to have so much responsibilities.
Yeah.
Really enjoy that, and having to you have an opportunity to be molded into like it's that age is so
Say told me send some shit.
precious and so you should be grateful and live in the present, man. That like that's wild. That's a cool opportunity.
Yeah.
Man. That's
The best times, bro. The best times, bro.
100%.
So we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood, no I ain't no thug. Now we in the club, we threw a dub, now